You know what you came here for. Sit back and tune in for Eisha Taylore. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Eisha Taylore. So today's video, we are trying a new wig from Better Length Hair. Thank you for Better Length Hair for sponsoring this video. But if you're unfamiliar with me, whether it's sponsored, gifted, or not, I'm gonna tell you the real truth, okay? So let's just start off by saying the wig that I have on right now is actually a half wig from Better Length Hair. If you haven't seen that video, it's a little bit older. I'm gonna tag it for y'all. Watch it because half wigs is also a movement. But the wig that we're talking about today is a upart. I want to talk about the difference, right? Because this looks just like my hair. I've been getting so many compliments on it. But so the perimeter here, like my hair is out this way. For a upart, it's gonna be out here. So the reason why I want to switch up, honestly, is I want to give my hairline here a little bit of a break, right? Just because I am experiencing some thinning due to female things, you know, and focus more on the middle of my hair. So that is why we have a upart wig, okay? Let's start off by saying that when you get your wigs, make sure you are washing them thoroughly. I've changed up the way that I wash my wigs. I've been using these little basins, and I've been using the K18 charcoal shampoo just because it gets out that dirt and debris out of my own hair, so then why not use it on my wigs, right? So I wash my hair, let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. I no longer rake the shampoo through the hair just because I don't want to disturb, one, the quality of the hair, the curls, or make it even drier, right? So then after I let that one sit, rinse it out, I then use the Camille Rose curl shampoo just to bring back that moisture. I like to treat my curly wigs just like I treat my natural hair. I will always use a clarifying shampoo and then a moisturizing shampoo right after. Always, okay? That's Bible. I'm not deep conditioning the unit this time. I typically would, but since it's literally fresh out the pack. Now for reference, this is again from Better Length Hair. It is a upart wig. It's a left side part just because I want to give my middle part a rest. Okay, I have a video on that too. If you're a low density girl, stop having the middle part. Just give it a break. I have a left side part. This is a 18-inch. It's considered an Afro curly 3C4A hair, and y'all know that is the texture that I most identify with. And I set it to air dry. So this is how it currently looks. Honestly, like, looks really similar to this. This wig has been through it. I've done a lot of customizations to make it get to this. So for this one, it's gonna be a little bit different. So let's just pop this back. So remember when I said for the half wig, you have the perimeter for hair out. I have way too much hair out. It really didn't have to be this much, but it's out. But for the upart wig, I need the either the middle, or since it's the left part, I'm gonna have to have it this way. So this is how it's looking. So you don't really need that much hair out. And what I like about the top of this upart wig is that the tracks are laid really, really flat. So it'll be easy to kind of cover my hair, especially since I have low density hair. My hair is thinning a little bit at the moment. It won't be so hard to cover this track. For my braiding pattern underneath my wig, it's not that serious. I just put my hair into like 4 different braids. So then it's easier for me to take out and re-moisturize. I'm not gonna do an anchor braid and stuff right now, but just make sure if you are using a upart wig, V-part wig, to make sure you have an anchor braid that goes next to it so you can put the wig clips in. I'm not gonna do that right this minute just because I wanna get this wig situated, you know? When you get your upart wig, right, it's gonna come with these right here. Make sure you cut them. So you're gonna cut them right here and right here. That then allows you to put the wig on comfortably, and then your hair will then go through it. So wig clips in here, and this is where your anchor braids will go, making sure that you're not snagging your hair, all that good stuff. I recommend, honestly, for a upart wig, and any wig really, to sew it down. That's always my best thing to do, but for the sake of the video and demonstration, I'm just going to keep it that way.
I could stare at you for 100 years and I never blink an eye. You were beautiful.
So far, honestly, like, this looks so natural just because it is made with human hair, and it honestly feels like this is my hair. And I love that about Better Length Hair. I absolutely love that. And I have clip-ins from Better Length Hair, the half wig I just showed you earlier. And then now this one, and it's always premium hair. All right, so I do want to show you guys the versatility of this hair. I'm gonna blow out this side and kind of show you, since my hair is technically like kind of stretched on this side, I want to show y'all that you can do multiple things with this. I also want to say that this hair is super lightweight, like extremely lightweight. So because I'm treating this hair like human hair, because it is human hair, I'm going to be using the Amika blow dry spray just to make sure that it doesn't have any heat damage. And again, I'm treating it just like my hair. I'm going to use my Infinity Con Air blow dryer just because I want it to like rake through a little bit easier.
Like a flower, I could walk with you for 1,000,000 miles and my feet would not get tired. Where you go, I'll go, winter or summer.
I love the versatility of a wig, and this gives me that. I could have it curly, I can have it blown out. I might even, should I test a little piece to see how bone straight it can get?
I don't care, the seasons change.
Okay, can you guys see that? That is one pass. This is the straightened piece, if you can see it. Like, look how straight that is for a kinky curly hair. Like, remember, our hair doesn't get super straight either, right? But this, and I also didn't use like a flat iron silk cleaning spray or serum. That would have been tea. But this looks and feels like my hair. I love that the ends aren't also super chunky, because our natural hair, unless we get a good cut, isn't super blunt and chunky. So I could also see myself flat ironing this hair and use it like that. The versatility of this hair goes crazy. I also want to make note that the hair is a natural color, and my hair is naturally 1B, like my hair is super dark. But honestly, the blend actually looks really, really good. I will end up dyeing the hair before, straight out the pack, whatever. You don't have to do much. It blends effortlessly. Now, let's revert this side back to curly and let's style it for today. The best way to just revert it back is just with some water and some mousse. So that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Darling, I'll stay right here with you.
That literally reverted instantly. Like, look at that. The versatility goes crazy. And remember, I straightened that piece. I thought it was gonna take a little hot second to revert back, but it didn't.
Every night and every day. 'Cause darling, there's nothing in this world I'd rather do. Never been this close to heaven.
I wanna make note of something, right? For me, for curly units, the best way that I blend my natural hair is not in my curly state, it's actually a twist out. But because my hair was in a blown out state previously, I do have to wet it to have it match. So like, as you can see, like this is my hair right here, but underneath here was a twist out, and it's gonna match a lot better. So if you feel like your hair's wet wash and go texture doesn't match a wig, try a flat twist, try a twist out and see if that works better for you. But for the sake of today's video, like I said, I have to revert it back to curly because it needs to be wet. But in the future, I will be doing a flat twist out for it to blend. And then also for my natural hair, a mousse is not gonna do enough. I'm gonna put some gel as well. Cause I feel like as naturals, we are afraid to use multiple different types of products to make something blend. Like, girl, use as much as you need to make sure that blend is seamless, okay? No one's gonna be clocking you. I'm gonna bring out the Miche gel and just kind of assist it a little bit.
Never felt something just like this. Ecstasy. Never been this close to heaven.
I like to show what it looks like in a wet state. Again, I went back through, used some mousse and just twirl the ends, and then I make sure that I grab my hair and twirl the wig into it. That's how you make things look the most natural. I'm gonna go ahead and diffuse and be right back. This wig dries super fast. and I love that for me. So this will be such a easy, quick and go type of hair. If you like your edges to be like this, more on the natural side, then you can leave it like this, or you can put some edge control, obviously. It's very natural. It's now gonna allow my hair to give a little bit of a break around the edges, right? I don't have to feel like I have to expose my whole hairline because of a half wig. I can literally go ahead and hide that. And I don't have to do much on this side either. So I kind of like the little tuck. The quality of Better Length hair is always top tier. Like I mentioned before, I had clip-ins by them. The half wig that I showed earlier, now this wig. It's always gonna be the type of hair that I like for my hair in terms of blending, versatility, affordability, all that. So if you're interested, check out the links down below. There'll be a coupon code, get a wig. Sometimes we just gotta pop out, you know, just pop out and go ahead. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.